Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've actually teamed up with The Body Shop for this video so that I can show you guys some of their new release makeup products, which are now available as part of their core collection. The Body Shop is actually one of my all-time favorite brands, and if you follow me on any social media, you will know this by now. And one of my favorite things about them is that they're a cruelty-free brand. So I decided to make this entire video cruelty-free, which I'm very happy to say. On another note, I rarely play with colour on my eyes, particularly in the purpley plum tones, which is kind of weird considering I know that they work well with green eyes. But when I saw the selection of products, I was immediately drawn to these purpley plum shades. So I thought today was my opportunity to try them, and I actually love how it looks. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start by priming my face, but I'm actually going to use the Body Shop's Instaglow CC cream. So you can actually use this by itself, but because it has such good priming qualities, I thought I would use this. So it corrects skin tone, it illuminates, moisturizes for 24 hours, minimizes the appearance of pores, unifies, reduces shine, and it's also SPF 20. So I think this is the perfect primer for today's look. This is the Peachy Glow shade, and as you can see, it comes out quite a peachy tone, which is great because it will make my skin look healthier, counteract any kind of dark shades on my face. I've already done my eyebrows, by the way, but I do have a full eyebrow tutorial which I'll link below in case you feel like you've missed out on anything, and I use the Anastasia Dip Brow for it. If you follow me on all of my accounts, you will know how obsessed I am with the Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation. This is a very genuine obsession. I'm such a huge fan of this foundation, and I still am, and I have so many people that write to me and tell me how much they also love it, which makes me so happy. But now it also comes in a cushion version. It comes with a little sponge, and it's so easy to apply. It's perfect for on the go. It's perfect to take out if you're going out at night, for example. It's so easy to take for touch-ups, and it's all compact. It's got a little mirror, and you can literally just touch up on the go. It is so good, and it's the same formula as the original Fresh Nude foundation that I love. So in the original Fresh Nude foundation, I'm the shade Fiji Sand 26, and in the Fresh Nude Cushion foundation, I'm shade number 3, Malawi Beach. And you literally just pat this onto your skin, and it comes out so beautifully. If you wanted an even lighter coverage, you could also swipe onto your skin, but for fuller coverage, I suggest patting motions. When I say fuller coverage, it's still a very natural coverage. It's by no means a full heavy coverage, but it just makes the skin look flawless and naturally beautiful. I'm now going to apply concealer, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's a liquid formula, which means it keeps the look quite natural. And I'm just blending that in. I'm just going to set my concealer in place with the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder. This is a loose powder, and I'm being really careful. Like, look how much comes out. I have to be so careful because yesterday I dropped it all over my leg, my hands, my floor, just everywhere. I'm only setting around my eyes with the powder just so that when it comes to blending eyeshadow, it all blends really smoothly. And also, I love the look of this foundation on my skin. I love the finish of it just the way it is, so I definitely don't want to powder over it. Now onto eyeshadow, and the Body Shop have just released 5 new eyeshadow palettes. The one I have here is the Down to Earth Eye Palette in shade number 4. The awesome thing is that these eyeshadows are actually clickable, which means that you can mix and match them and create a little palette of all of your favorite shades. I've already been playing with these palettes, and let me tell you, the formula is very long lasting. They have high color payoff, and also the shadows are very soft and very easy to blend. They're a total dream to work with. Also, I'm using all of the Body Shop brushes for this look because they are cruelty free. This is their newest one, which is a multitasker brush. So it's an eyeshadow brush on one end, which is great for blending, and on the other end is like a precision liner brush, which is obviously good for more precise detailing. So I'm going to start with this shade here and just apply that all over my eyelids. Using the same brush, I'm going to use this shade here, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer edges of my eyes. I'm also creating kind of a winged out, rounded shape with this. I'm now taking this shade here, which is the darkest in the palette, and I'm applying that underneath my eyes. At this point, I'm just creating kind of a light smoky effect. I'm just going to run that along the outer edges of my lash line. And I'm then going to take that shade and also put it on the outer third of my eye just to darken it up a little bit. If you have any eyeshadow fallout, just sweep it up with a fluffy powder brush. Because we powdered underneath our eyes, it should sweep up really easily. I'm now going to add a pop of colour to my eyes, and I'm going to use the Body Shop eye colour stick in the shade Siberian Quartz, which is this beautiful purpley plum shade, and I am completely obsessed with these. I'm just going to apply that straight onto the centre of my eyelid, which, as you can see, I kept bare so that I could apply this. These are very long lasting cream formulas, and it's so easy to just apply it using the stick, and then if you need to, just dab your fingers on the outer edges just to blend that edge in, but it really is super simple and takes only a couple of seconds to do. I just thought I'd mention that if a deep kind of plum look isn't for you, the techniques and the way I've just used these eyeshadows is very universal across all of these eyeshadow palettes. So if you'd prefer a more greyish eye or a more golden eye, there is an eyeshadow palette for that, and you can literally use the same technique with different shades to achieve the look. Back to the palette, I'm going to use a clean eyeshadow brush to pick up this shade here, which I'm just going to apply to these inner corners, just to create a beautiful transition into the darker shades. I also really want to try these shimmer cubes, also from the Body Shop. This shade here I think will be the perfect inner corner highlight. I'm just going to use an even smaller brush. This is actually a lip and concealer brush, but it's perfect for an inner corner highlighting brush. I'm just going to add that to the very inner corners of my eyes. It's actually a really interesting colour. It's kind of like an iridescent, pinky, golden eggshell shade. I actually really love this plum eyeshadow look. I wish I would have tried something like this sooner on myself. Okay, I'm now going to line the inner waterline of my eyes with the NARS Sarah Moon collaboration. This is a kohl liner in the shade Witching Hour. Just lining my top and bottom waterline with this. I'm now going to apply mascara, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Damn, that mascara looks so good. I think I'm going to completely skip eyelashes for once. I'm just going to add a touch of bronzer, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. This bronzer is definitely a favourite of mine. You know what, I think I'm going to skip blush, even though I did have one sitting here ready to go. I'm just going to go straight in with highlighter, and I'm using the Anastasia Glow Kit. I think Moonstone will go better with this look. This brush from the Body Shop is actually a blush brush, but it is so perfect for highlighting. Now for lips, and I'm really struggling to decide which shade to go with. I have two different formulas here as well. I have the Color Crush Matte Lipstick in the shade Honolulu Pink, which is very beautiful. And I also have the Matte Lip Liquid in the shade Crate Carnation. I'm thinking I might use this one because it's a little bit more nude, and also I'm obsessed with a liquid lipstick, which you guys probably know by now. This formula is really creamy and long lasting, super pigmented, which you can see straight away, and they're actually really comfortable to wear for long periods of time too. Also, it smells delicious. I have no idea what the scent is, but it smells really yummy. And this is the finished look. This is my cruelty-free plum smoky eye that's perfect for the party season. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you very soon in another one.